I'm here with Steve Milton of the Hamilton Spectator. And Steve, Labor Day game, but also the start of the second season in the CFL.
Right. I mean, technically it doesn't start till the following week, but this really is the start of when you have to make it happen. And the Ticats need to break out of what I consider doldrums. They've played good, exciting football. I mean, most of the games they've watched, I'd pay to watch. Or they've played, I'd pay to watch. But they've got to start putting some kind of streak together. And they need some big plays in two places, I think. On the maybe some more sacks would be nice, even though they had quite a few last game. Kick returns, I think they're due for one, and they got to make some big plays in the secondary. They haven't had an interception in 4 weeks. That's just crazy. And that secondary, I think it drives you crazy too.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a revolving door back there. I think they're trying to find the right mix of young guys, and also an issue in Montreal as well, where they've got some injuries. Mark Estelle down now. They lost Gerald Brown. There's some issues with a linebacker. So I think the defensive secondaries for both these teams, could be an important factor in this game. The other question I have is sort of about the fans. Like, this has traditionally been, the biggest game of the year for Hamilton fans. Without the Argos, is it still the Labor Day Classic?
It's not the same thing by any means. I don't think you can sugarcoat that. On the field, they've been developing quite actually, I think more than against Toronto, an angry relationship with Montreal. They know that's a team they've got to go through. They really have been frustrated by not being able to get close to going through them in the last 2 or 3 years. It's a good game football standpoint because it's for second place. If the Ticats don't win this one and don't win next week in Montreal, forget it. They're going to be on the road all through November, if they get to play much November at all. They can distance themselves. They've got to really, I think, Ticat fans, when they're looking at this at Labor Day, have to remember that labor part of Labor Day comes from this city and this city only. So in that sense, it still is. It's not the same cultural thing because you haven't got the person you can hate.
Make sure you check out thespec.com for a full game preview, and Steve and I will be posting all weekend long as well. And make sure you check out The Spectator on Tuesday. We'll have all the details from the Labor Day game.
Wear your blue collars.